What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Los Blancos Fan TV. And before we actually do get into the video, 2 videos ago I did a poll on the video to see if you wanted the live streams back, and most of you guys wanted live streams back. So just let me know like what times you guys are available to watch live stream. You know, I live in the Pacific time zone, so just let me know. You know, I don't want to live stream when you guys are all asleep. You know what I'm saying? I want to get people on, stuff like that. Let me know when you guys are available, your time zone as well. If you don't all live in the same time zone as well. I live in the Pacific time zone, so just let me know all that stuff in the comments down below. But let's get into the video. For the first piece of news for today, regarding Donny van de Beek from Ajax, 22-year-old midfielder, box to box, and also plays an attacking midfielder as well. But you know, Real Madrid, you know, heavy linked with Van de Beek for the past year or so. You know, trying to bring him in last summer. This January, they're trying to get an agreement as well. But it looks like with this whole Corona crisis, 55 million is just too much for teams, you know. And Zidane, according to Mundo Deportivo, Zidane actually rejected the whole Van de Beek thing. He didn't want Real Madrid to get Van de Beek. I think his first choice for Zidane is Paul Pogba. That's his first choice. He wants to bring that sort of midfielder. I think Pogba is a way better midfielder than Van de Beek. Pogba is a fantastic midfielder. You know, I know he's been inconsistent at Manchester United, but I don't think that's completely his fault. I just think that Manchester United have been lacking an attacking identity for many years now, and just Pogba's a quality player. He's a World Cup winner, but the thing about Pogba, it's a lot of money. You know, Real Madrid, I mean, Man United were asking for about 150 million last season for Pogba. You know, are we gonna pay that sort of money? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure Perez is too keen on bringing Paul Pogba. I know Zidane is for sure. I think Perez more looking at Van de Beek. Real Madrid as a whole looking to Van de Beek instead of Pogba. Zidane, on the other hand, looking towards more like Pogba than Van de Beek. So it's kind of mishmash. But I don't think Van de Beek's going to come to Real Madrid this summer. I think he will stay one more season at Ajax before making that big move. He is still young. He's only 22, I think. So he's still got time in his career to make that big move for his career. But to the next piece of news, this one you can take with a big pinch of salt regarding N'Golo Kante. You know, N'Golo Kante just turned 29 last month, I believe, and according to 90minutes.com, Goal.com, saying that Chelsea ready to sell Kante for the right price, with PSG and Real Madrid interested. Now, Kante is a player I do like. He is another World Cup winner. You know, he's a very well liked and respected footballer. You know, he's done a lot in his career. Won the Premier League a couple of times with Chelsea and Leicester City. A great tackler. You know, he's been kind of a box to box under Sadi and with Lampard. This season, though, he has been very good when he's played. When he's been injured a lot as well. He's missed a lot of games. He's only had 22 appearances this season. You know, it's not too many appearances. You know, Kante is a good player, but he's 29 now. He's had a lot of injuries this season. You know, I do like Kante, but do you really want to take a risk on that kind of player? And how much are you going to have to pay for him as well? You know, maybe 100 million for Kante, who knows? Maybe it's 90 million. That's a lot of money for Kante as well. And he is 29. He has missed a lot of games this season, you know. But do you guys? I like Kante, but would you want Kante or would you want Paul Pogba? I would rather take Paul Pogba. I think Pogba is 27, you know, and I know he's been injury prone this season. Pogba's had a lot of injuries. It's actually the same injury, just that the medical staff have been treating Pogba like crap, isn't it? I think that's been the problem, you know. And look at Kante here. He's had a sprained ankle. He's had a muscle injury. He's had 3 different injuries this season, you know, or 3 or 4 different injuries. Kante this season. A lot of injuries in one season for Kante, especially with Real Madrid's players getting injured all the time as well. He's probably going to get injured more at Real Madrid. But Kante's a player I do like, but he's 29. He's getting injured a lot this season. Do we really want to take a risk on that kind of player? I'm not so sure. You know, I'm not so sure. I don't think so. But these sources, you know, Goal.com, 90minutes.com, they're not very reliable. I think it's just a bunch of BS, to be honest. So Kante, I don't think he's going to come to Real Madrid. I think he even said himself he wants to stay at Chelsea for the rest of his career. I do like Kante, but I don't want to take the risk on this one. But On someone that's coming back next season, possibly, is not bad. Martin Odegaard. This is a guy that's 21 years of age, 7 goals, 8 assists in all competitions this season. On loan from Real Madrid to Real Sociedad. He's been mint this season for Real Sociedad. He's been very, very, very good. This is a guy we bought about a long time ago. I think we bought him when he was 16 years of age, I think. And he's a good player. I know a lot of you guys forgot about him. But I do like Odegaard. I'm a big fan of Odegaard. He can't play on the right wing, but he is more of a number 10. That's when he can really, really play. And he's a creative midfielder. He's a left-footed midfielder as well. His passing is very, very good, Martin Odegaard. I really like. He's a very creative player. In the final third, very, very decisive in what he's going to do. Very, very good decision maker in the final third. When it comes to passing, he's up there with the likes of Messi and stuff like that, and Cruz and stuff like that. He's very, very, very good. I do like Odegaard. I do like him. And would you take him back, Odegaard? Because there's a lot of attacking midfield at Real Madrid. We got James Rodriguez. I hope we saw him in the summer. Because he's just not getting any kind of playing time. We got Isco, Raheem Diaz. Odegaard's going to come back. That's a lot of midfielders. A lot of number 10s you got in there. So do we take him back, or do we loan him one more season to Real Sociedad? I would like to see him at Real Madrid, but since we've got a surplus of attacking midfielders, maybe just loan him out for one more season. But he is definitely one for the future. I do like Odegaard. I think he can become a star at Real Madrid. And this is a guy that his former coach at Vitesse, who he went out on loan for a year, said that he's ready. He's ready to start for Real Madrid. And he probably is. He's been ripping it up with Real Sociedad, who are 4th place in La Liga right now. He is doing very, very well there as their number 10. He can also play on the right wing as well. He's a good player, Odegaard, but Real Madrid, Real Madrid usually use a 4-3-3, so he will be mostly deployed on the right wing. He can play on the right wing, but he's not out and out right winger. He likes to drift in a lot and stuff like that because he is more of a number 10 sort of thing. Which can create problems. You can have Carvajal overlapping there, create an overload in the midfield. You got Hazard on the left over there. It can create problems in there. But Odegaard, I do like Odegaard, but would you sell him? I mean, definitely not sell him. Would you take him back, or would you loan him back one more season to Real Sociedad? I would loan him back maybe one more season for Martin Odegaard. Then we'll see what the situation is there. But he is 21 now. He is 21. So he's maturing more and more. But I do like the look of him. And, but on to the last piece of news for Real Madrid. Forget about the Kante there. Upamecano. This source AS, I don't like it. I would rather call it BS. That's what it is. But Zidane supposedly has asked the club to buy Upamecano this season, or for this summer actually, to strengthen that center back position. You already got Sergio Ramos. You got Varane in there. You got Nacho in there. Militao in there. Upamecano is a guy that he can be one of the best center backs in the world in the next couple of years. He is young. He's around between 21 and 23. I think he's a good player. Plays for RB Leipzig. He plays week in, week out. I think for them, he has got Champions experience as well. He's good on the ball. He's quick as well. He is 21. He's turning 22 in October. He's a good player, but do Real Madrid need him? I wouldn't be opposed to it, to be honest. Sergio Ramos is getting older. I like Sergio Ramos, but he's getting older. He's not getting any younger, and he's 34 now. Can we rely on Sergio Ramos week in, week out? He is 34. He just turned 34 actually, around 10 days ago. But would you like to bring Upamecano in, or would you just like to stick with the likes of Varane, Ramos, Militao, and Nacho, or instead bring Upamecano in? Or would you rather bring a bigger name like a Skriniar from Inter Milan? I would like to see Skriniar at Real Madrid. I wouldn't lie. I really like the look of him. But that's it for today, guys. On news for Real Madrid. Hope you guys are staying safe at home. Stay home, stay safe. That's what I'm doing out here. I'm not really going out and stuff like that. But of course, keeping up the transfer news. And it's not a lot of excitement out here. It's not like without football. A life is pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. But thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you are new. Like the video, of course, and peace.